Hey guys, it's Kaelyn, and this week's theme is Draw My Life, so let's get started. On July 23rd, 2000, a little baby girl was born in a hospital, and her name was Kaelyn. And let's just say you could hear this child, which happens to be probably from other countries like China, because she cried really loud, and the whole hospital knew she was born. So here I am as a cute little baby, and I was definitely a mama's girl. I would not go anywhere, let my mom go anywhere without me. So, as a little kid, I was just like a little toddler, and a funny thing I would do whenever I was a toddler is I would just run in and out of a room saying, "I'm running away now, I'm coming back." Here's me in my little diaper. So cute. So whenever I was 2 years old, my brother was born. And there's me with one tooth, but my brother was born, and I was like, okay, well, this kid's really cute and all. And, you know, he's great, but when is he going back to where he came from? But then I finally came to the realization, and I was like, oh, he's here to stay. But I got used to him, and I love him so much now, so it was around this time that I turned 5, and I was enrolled into school. So elementary school was pretty good, and there's little me going into school, going to kindergarten, and I really enjoyed elementary school, and I made a little group of friends, and we were totally so cool. No, but I had a lot of fun with them, and we went and did stuff at recess, and it was really fun. But then kindergarten just went by with like a flash, and so did most of elementary school, 1st and 2nd grade and stuff. And then came 3rd grade, and I was super shy as a kid, and I'm a lot better about it now. I'm not quite as shy at all anymore, and I know that's hard to believe that I was shy at one point, but I was really bad at making friends because I wouldn't reach out and talk to anybody because of how shy I was. So in the 3rd grade, I was just sitting in my class doing my work or whatever I was supposed to do for school, and this girl that sat at my table, her name was Kaelyn, and she reached out to me and started talking to me, and we started talking a lot, and then we became really good friends. So Kaelyn and me became best friends, and she's actually still one of my best friends to this day, and we still talk all the time, and we're still really close, and we were just best friends. And funny fact, in 4th grade, on the first day of school, she wore a giant bow, and I wore a Fred shirt, so our teacher called us Fred. I was Fred, and she was Bowhead. So elementary school just went super fast and was over, and then one day on summer break before middle school, I was just at home, and I was on YouTube, and I already knew what YouTube was. I would watch people like do stuff with their dolls and stuff, just videos like that, and I would make my own on a camera, but I never uploaded any of them. And I would do that as a kid and stuff. But one day, I was just watching YouTube videos, and I came across this channel, and it was called 7 Awesome Kids, and it was a sax channel, and then I saw all these other channels, like 7 Supergirls and 7 Twinkling Tweens, and all these channels, and I was fascinated. I was like, whoa, what is this? So I looked into it more, and then I found out that they were having auditions. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to audition. And it was actually like 3 days before the deadline, but I told my mom. She's like, okay, we have to do it quick. So we got out our old little camera, and we filmed my audition. And it was just amazing luck that I got on 7 Perfect Angels, then I transferred to 7 Twinkling Tweens, then 7 Awesome Kids. I wasn't on there long before I got on 7 Supergirls. And on the sax, I've met so many amazing people, a ton of friends from all over the world, different states, different countries, so many different places, and so many different people. It's amazing. While on the sax, I met one of my best friends today, who I'm so close to, Stephanie, and she's still my best friend to this day. But then came dun 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 middle school. Middle school. So in middle school, me and Kaelyn got separated because we didn't have any of the same classes together, and that really stunk because I didn't really have any other friends at that time, and I didn't really have anyone to talk to or hang out with during school and stuff because we had completely different schedules. We didn't even have lunch together. So middle school was not a great year for me. So there I was again with no one to hang out with all alone because I was separated from my best friend. So middle school wasn't very fun, and I was just like, help, get me out of middle school, I don't like it. And plus, in middle school, I kind of got picked on by other girls because girls were really rude and stuff, and I just couldn't find a place where I really fit in with other people because I was just different than all of them. So then in middle school, I also found my outlet, which was choir, and that's kind of how I got through the rest of middle school because I really enjoyed singing and performing and meeting other people that enjoyed doing the same thing I did, which was choir. So I really enjoyed choir. It was kind of my outlet. So things started to look up from there, and I was still doing videos, which was boosting my self-confidence with all of the nice comments that you guys were leaving, and choir was still really fun for me and stuff, and I was just becoming happier and happier. So then in 6th grade science, we did this project, and it was like a little mini environment, and it was just basically in like this tray, and we had grass and we had fish and water, and I got to take home these 2 little guppies. One was named Snickerdoodle, and the other one, which was chubbier, was named Lady Gaga because she ate a lot. But those 2 guppies ended up passing away, and I ended up getting Carl, and I kind of stemmed off of them because I figured since I really enjoyed having those 2 fish, I would get another fish. That was pretty much the end of 6th grade, and then came 7th grade, which is junior high where I live, which is still middle school some other places, but here it's called junior high. So me and Kaelyn had classes together, and we were so excited, and I was like, 7th grade's gonna be a great year, me and my best friend have classes together, this is gonna be awesome. But then there was a change in her schedule, and we had no classes together except for choir and math, and we couldn't even talk in choir or math. I was already having a pretty rough year, but then it started to get worse, so my parents noticed that I wasn't really getting the education that I needed. And the teachers really weren't teaching, and we got hours and hours of homework, and my parents had to show me how to do the homework a lot because the teacher would just give it hours of homework to us and not show us how to do it. She would just put up a PowerPoint and tell us to copy it down in a journal and then go get our homework for the night. And this is not in all schools, this was just in my school particularly, so this is not in every school. To make matters worse, around this time, my dog Sadie, who has been with me since I was probably about 4 or 5 years old, she ended up getting really sick, and we didn't know why, and we took her to the vet and found out she was really, really sick, and she passed away a few days later, and it was the worst day of my life because she was like my best friend. I loved her so much, and it was really sad for me and my whole family, and that just made the year even worse. But then things were looking up a little bit whenever we got Abby, and all the sadness kind of turned to happiness because we felt different without a dog because we were so used to having one, and we really missed having a dog in our house. So we got little Abby, and Abby is a really bad dog, but she is still really cute. And she doesn't always listen, but I love her anyways, and basically that was great. But I also developed a lot of anxiety in 7th grade because I was so stressed, and my parents decided, with all my anxiety and how just I was so stressed and wasn't enjoying school, to homeschool me. And to make it even better, the homeschooling program that I was using was not just ordinary homeschool, it was online, and I was so much less stressed, and my anxiety got better, and I was just happier, and it was online school, which really worked good for me because I love computers, and I love just being on the computer and because making videos and my internet friends and stuff, and homeschooling just was working out great, and homeschooling equals more time, so I got to spend more time with my family and focus on 7 Supergirls a lot. Everything that's happened in my life has just made me stronger in who I am today. Remember guys, that everything that happens is for a reason, and just to be yourself and never let anything get you down. By the way, thank you all so much, because I would not be where I am today without you guys, because your support just really has helped me and means the world to me, and I love each and every single one of you. I would not be where I am today without you guys. Love you. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed my Draw My Life, and as you guys can see, I have not had that much of a life to draw just because I'm only 13 and I still have my whole future ahead of me, and who knows what will happen, so I hope you guys enjoyed what you did get to see. By the way, sorry that my drawings aren't like super amazing. I'm no artist in any way, and I try my best to draw pretty good, so yeah. So for a possible shout out next week, comment down below something monumental or big that has happened in your life. It could be a happy thing, it could be a sad thing, it could be something super shocking, anything really. Just comment down below something really big that has happened in your life. Alright, so I'll see you guys next week. Toodles! Here are your shoutouts from last week. Shazam!